with the other ones on the other side.
Sable, can you do anything on horseback?
How many?
Can I do anything on horseback?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can. If we're in near range, I'd go for black magic again.
Oh, you just pick it up. Well, I mean, at this point, you're kind of in near range. You could do it.
Yeah, let's try lighting one of these people on. Let's try lighting one of them on fire.
We'll say about 10 to 15 is the glance you can get based on the pairs of eyes.
I pick one at random and raise my hand, and Sir would probably notice a faint whiff of brimstone as I conjure up a little ball of flame to lob it into the crowd.
Give me that roll.
Oh. Well, had to happen sometime. Sorry, Rin.
Go ahead and mark XP. Rin, did you mark that XP from earlier?
Oh, I didn't.
Okay.
No, wait, I did.
Okay.
I did.
Alright, Sable, go ahead and mark XP as the flame that you conjure from your hand, almost gleefully, it seems, goes a little more red than normal, and goes and actually hits the beast that Fabled is holding on to. Or not Fabled, Ren is holding on to.
Oh dear.
Now, the big flash of light illuminates the 10 to 15 animals, we'll say. And you guys all get a good glimpse at them. They're all of the same general type, long reptilian creatures with shimmering hides. But they all have black spines running down the length of their backs, and a couple of them have wings. But they all have long, narrow limbs with claws at the end and long tails. Now, as the light hits the animal in front of Ren, go ahead and roll damage for me, Sable.
Oh god. Oh, okay. Sorry, wrong. Oh, makes no difference.
That works. Yeah.
That works. Unfortunately, that's enough to kill the shit out of the animal that Fabled is holding.
The reptilian creature.
Yes.
Just like Sable.
And then
Sleep.
as it hits the animal, you kind of feel it come apart. Almost like the very reality holding it together kind of falls apart in the face of this fiery onslaught, and the animal splits into two pieces.
So this bitch exploded.
Yes. That was a lot of fire. That was a lot of black magic that Sable just pumped the shit into that creature. Now,
Dang.
the beasts all let out their patented shrieks at this point, and skitter off completely into the darkness.
Sarah's not able to maintain chase?
Sure, if you want to go ahead and run over Ren. Completely run by.
It's not like a kind of tiny
the
little
animals.
corridor. I mean, I could just run.
You can go
past
around
Ren.
here, certainly. Go ahead and give me a...
Okay. Cheats, question.
Yes.
I'm still grabbing the...
You are... Don't worry. The tail is still in your hands. And by in your hands,
Yeah.
I mean in your hands.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that.
Okay.
Thing is, this is going to sound a little weird, but could I... let's see if I can explain myself well. I see this explodes. How does it explode? I mean, it just tears apart, or there's an explosion with a...
Basically, from what Rin would see, is this huge burst of fire is going to come over her shoulder, get to about halfway into the animal, It's about 3.5 feet away, and go into the animal, causing basically a huge gout of flame and all of the tension holding Rin there back. In fact, she would probably stumble backwards. You know what I'm saying? It's
So,
like
so
a tug of
falling
war.
down.
She
It's
gets
like
knocked back.
it's like if you're playing tug of war as hard as you can, and then the other side just lets go.
So basically, I'm falling now,
You are falling backwards a little bit, yes.
but I'm falling down. That's my question.
Yes, we'll say if you want to try and keep your footing, go ahead and give me a defy danger plus your dex.
How could I possibly keep my footing when I'm falling? That's the question.
I would assume that Rin would be in kind of a stance that she would be able to like put her feet under her.
Yeah. Well, yes, I can fall correctly, but well, I can fall. Well, that's just my only option. So I guess seeing that I have no option to keep the chase, I brace myself to fall with as little as damage as possible.
Okay. Now, do remember, sir, that you are going to be trying to keep pace with these creatures that were able to keep pace with your horse at its best.
Okay.
So these things are fast. Like,
Okay.
Very-
So it wasn't just the one that just recently fed. So I guess most all of them are going fast. Too?
Well, now that the light has kind of reached over that, you see a lot of blood. A lot of blood everywhere.
Okay.
And there are actually a few more animal corpses in this area.
Okay. I guess
so they've been having a field day. Just
Sable, we're going to be losing them. Is there anything else you can do before we do?
Not from here. But I can. This was informative.
Okay. Sarah will take one last strive. Give the command for the horse to slow down to a stop, and chuck his halberd at them.
Okay, go ahead and give me that volley.
Is Sir riding past Rin then, or?
Yeah, we
Totally.
went past Rin.
Oh, in that case, I'm going to kind of lob myself off your horse then to go catch up to her.
The ones that have wings, they took off straight off into the sky.
Okay.
I know, but I'm
No, I was
I'm not
I was
concerned.
answering the Skype chat.
I got
Oh,
a
I see.
-1. Here we go. 8.
Okay, you got to move, putting you in danger, or you got to take what you can get.
Let me look at the volley thing. Put me in danger.
Okay. Because the last time you got put in danger, your horse got messed up.
Well, my horse is slowing down.
This is true.
No.
All right, so you throw the halberd as hard as you can. Go and give me damage.
Okay, here we go. Roll 1d
on, big.
I
10
like
plus
I like it
1
because,
plus 1d4
14 I like it because 14 uses his halberd as a spear.
plus
That's true.
1d4.
Come on.
So there should be no way I could do low damage on this roll. 6 damage.
You
6
did.
damage, good
You
deal.
did actually.
I got another 1 on a d10. Seriously.
Haha.
You did
I
actually.
still think that's
impressive.
good damage.
You definitely throw the halberd as hard as you can. Unfortunately,
Oh,
you take
dear.
a tumble right off of the front of Dusk.
Okay.
Now, before you hit the ground,
Yes.
I'm going to give you a chance to try to roll out of the way from underneath Dusk.
Oh god. And this is where my
Mommy!
Firefox freezes up. Oh, there we go. Okay, so
Defy danger plus your dex.
Dex.
Yep.
I can't try toughing it out.
Oh, you can tough it out if you want. It's going to be a horse running over you, but if you want to roll con, you can.
I have mail, so I could try.
To
So
just lay on the ground as flat as you can and let the horse try not to stample you as hard as possible.
Yes, hoping they'll just stomp on the armor and not by skull.
Go ahead and give me the defy danger.
So I can do con?
Yeah, go ahead.
And you're not gonna say I take half damage anyway, right?
No.
Okay.
No, you're gonna take whatever damage comes as a result of the roll.
Oh,
Go for it, man.
6 plus I have 2 con. 8.
Lucky stuff. Now, you can definitely manage to throw the main bulk of your armor in the way, but it's gonna make Dusk trip again.
Oh no, I take the damage.
Alrighty,
I'm not gonna hurt my Dusk.
Okay, go ahead and take a D10.
Watch as being max damage. Oh my god, another one.
Nice.
Can I
Good
roll
deal.
anything besides
Real
1
quick,
on a
I wanted to
D10?
ask you, Rin, you have 5 armor?
Yep.
Jesus, okay.
One from
Where did all the armor come
one
from?
from one from my style, 2 from my skins of bronze, bones of iron, and 2 from my divine protection. That is a multi-class move from the cleric.
That's right.
Ah, very nice.
Okay.
And did does this pierce armor or not?
No. The
Okay,
one...
so I take no damage.
No, you take no damage. Your
This is edge of the
halberd
seat stuff.
arcs
Like,
high off into the night, managing to slice one of the beasts, one of the flying beasts, on the side before falling to earth.
Did it seem to have seriously impaired it, killed it, preferably? Caused it to
Yeah,
fall?
I mean, you did 6 damage to it.
Yes.
No, it did not kill it, but there's definitely a lot of blood on the ground
Okay.
and dripping from. Yeah.
I'll brush Dusk and tell. Just hold on a moment, and I'm just going on foot retrieve my halberd.
Oh, Dusk kept going.
But
Dusk
I was
kept
just trying to
running.
slow down to stop before I threw that.
I think he did.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine then. And then he just reared off from the fact that a very tall man in armor just tumbled out from in front of him then. Good deal. Yeah, I mean, Dusk is willing to slow down a little bit. Now, do remember.
Yeah. If it's still running off my voice that transcends language, I'll tell it, Dusk, stop, that's enough.
Well, it's good that it stopped anyways, because Sable was still on its back.
Sable's still on the horse.
Never got off.
She must be terrified. Like, are you feeling okay?
Yeah, because
What's this
basically,
shit going on?
Like,
Surge is like, halberd, go, is right in front of this
Like a
little
needly spear or something. Whoosh.
Now, after the halberd tumbles into the ground,
Beautiful.
and everything stops.
That is my steed.
It is, isn't it? That's what
Steed.
I thought of.
Steed of a warrior.
Tangled. Good film.
And that is on stream now.
On stream. Big old horse. Now, what do you guys do? The beasts kind of vanish off into the darkness.
I go to have a look at Rin and see how bad she's hurt.
Rin, are you okay?
Oh, wow.
Am I still running? Am I still kind of...
I imagine you've caught up by now.
You're probably caught up.
Raise myself.
By the way-
myself to falls. What do I do?
Sheets.
What, sorry?
Well, you're fine. You're okay at this point. I mean, it's been a few seconds, so you're. Not how do I put this? You are on stable footing. Do you get what I'm saying?
Sheets.
Like you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to be looking for my dagger
I'm-
now.
Okay.
Put an arm around Rin and I'm like...
You find it. It's over off
Okay.
in one of the fields, a little bit out of there,
Okay.
a little bit out of the way. But
I'll remark that on my sheet then.
okay.
Yeah, I put an arm around Rin and I'm like, are you alright? That looks horrible from where I was standing. Running.
Yeah, I'm.
How bad are you
not
actually
doing
hurt?
fine.
It looks terrible
What
from
the
here. We'll say that the spines are about that thick,
Mm-hmm.
but they're only
I'm
about.
mostly fine. Like,
Sable, quick! Can you look in your book for poisons or anything? We need to know that Rin's okay.
poison?
Rin,
Poison?
We can't take any chances here. I'm worried about it. Look
they
in the
are.
book.
Calm down. Stop helping. Rin,
Stop helping.
do you feel unusual right now?
No, you feel all right. I mean, other than the fact that there's a bunch of spines in your hand.
Okay.
Beside the fact there's a lot of spines in my hand, no, I don't feel that.
Okay, well, hold still a second. I'm going to get these out of you, then I'm going to close those wounds up, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
At least I got half the monster, so we can prove the people of this town that it's not a wizard who caused this.
We should probably not expose these to sunlight. Call it a hunch.
Why would you say that?
Because I have a sneaking suspicion that these creatures aren't quite all there.
Yeah, they're bad.
Sir,
Bad spines. Bad, nasty spines.
Sir will grab a couple spines and actually he'll go over and cast Cure Light Wounds on his steed.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, because fuck the fighter, right?
Fuck the fighter!
Fuck the fighter, yeah.
He
Fighter
loves
don't
his
get
steed.
shit.
But yeah, I'll pull the spines out of Rin's hands first.
Okay. This is
Thank you, Sable.
this is real dirty stuff. And by that I mean it's no bueno.
Mm-hmm.
But it's I mean your hands are still functional. Not all the way, but they're still functional.
Can I roll anything besides a 1? I healed my
Apparently
horsey
not.
for 1.
I think I can.
How,
I had worse with the field elementals. I think.
How do the spines look up close under the light of the light spell?
They're very, very black. They don't look very hollow. They look like what you would expect spines, very large, long black spines to look.
Like they're made out of like chitin or keratin or
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not
So
made
they're-
out of metal or shadow or anything like that.
Okay.
Sable, what do you
Well, I
think?
take that back.
So they're
It's-
natural.
Sheets, I
They
take
seem to
minus
be.
1 ongoing.
To cast a spell until you commune again.
Yes, I have minus 2 ongoing now.
Okay.
Just a spell.
I suppose I was mistaken.
I'll
Can I
take,
spout lore or something?
I'll gather a few spines. And what color's the blood?
It is a very dark red.
Including the ones from the animals and the ones from it?
Yes, dark red. The ones from the blood drinking animals are a little bit darker than the ones from the regular animals, but I think that's just because there's more of it.
Just a question about the beast that was asleep. That's in meaty chunks, right? There's no way we can identify it.
Well, you've got the back end of it.
Would I be able to spout lore about that?
Sure, you could see if you would kind of remember anything from your studies in your tutor's
And
tower.
meanwhile, I will discern realities as well.
Okay.
Study some shit you should run when you encounter.
Both of you, give me your rolls. Sable, Rin, what are you both doing?
Well,
I'm-
I'm just letting Sable remove the spines because I imagine it hurts like fuck.
It hurts very, very badly. Almost as bad as trying to punch rocks your first day at the temple.
9.
I forgot this feeling. I didn't miss it.
Not bad, huh?
What
Well, let's
Okay.
get these spines out of you and
What should I be on the look? What here is useful or valuable to me? Keep in
The
mind I already
blood
grabbed the
trails.
spines. All right, guys. I think
What did you say,
might-
Sable? Sorry.
nothing.
Guys,
Go on.
I think we might be able to follow the blood trails and keep pursuit.
In the middle of the night. Okay.
Sounds like a good idea.
VR, something useful and valuable. These things lair in caves. You remember something vaguely like this? With a few vague stories about monsters like this living in caves.
It's coming back to me now. These must be cave dwellers, some kind of cave creature. What do you think, guys?
Makes sense. To protect
I
themselves
think we
from
should see if these
sunlight
blood
or
trails lead back
something.
to a cave.
Yes, and perhaps we should return in the morning after we find where it goes.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
us-
Bryn, you've
we-
had a rough night. Like,
Yes.
maybe you need some sleep.
I had
Some
rougher.
rest.
I had rougher.
Let's
Okay.
let Rin be the judge of that. If Rin says she's fine, she's fine.
I would not like to leave my steed right outside the cave, though.
Alright, if you're sure, I'll stop
So
nagging.
Look. Plus, it may be a bit dangerous to
don't
go
go
out in the
there.
middle of the night. Perhaps we should wait until morning when they're probably asleep to investigate the cave. Let's find the cave first, then go back to town. How's that
Are
Probably-
you sure you want to go back
Probably
to town
like-
tonight?
sound? Why not?
We've just made quite a lot of noise. I think we might not want to go back unless we have good news to bring, if you catch my drift.
well,
we
do
do have
have
good news.
news.
Rin, show the
They know-
tail.
We start.
Now, you have brought the tail. You head back to. So, as I understand it, you guys are following the blood trail. You're going back to the.
I'm saying we
Trail,
should follow
I
the
think.
trail first.
Trail for now.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys managed to follow the trail. It peters out about a couple miles from town, but you do manage to see a large hill off in the distance.
What beyond that yonder hill? Can anyone see? If only we had a druid to, survey the area.
If only.
Sure
I
we'll
don't know.
find us eventually.
We should survey the
God damn
area
it.
in detail in the morning. How's
Sable,
that
how
sound?
good is your eyesight?
It's fine.
Can't see anything.
That's because you have a giant. Actually, do you still have your giant hat on?
Yeah, I do, I suppose. Yeah.
Your hat certainly isn't helping.
No,
Okay,
it's
big.
not.
Okay, big hat, Logan.
Keep your clothes on.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys managed to find the hill where presumably these things come from.
Hopefully this doesn't turn into a Dark Souls level.
It does menace with spikes of spikiness.
Okay,
Okay.
let's head back to town.
All right.
We need a loot. I'm missing your bar because that Dwarf Fortress reference deserves a loot.
So we're all for heading back to town now and staying the night in the tavern and trying to survey in the morning when it's nice and bright and early.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
so-
What do we do with the hand part of this thing?
We take it with us. Wrap it up.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
What with? What we got?
You guys get back to town. The innkeeper there. The innkeeper is there. He kind of asks, "Did you guys find anything?"
We did find the creatures, but they made an escape. We have an idea where their lair might be, though. We are going to go and survey it in the morning, and we can see better.
I hope you find it.
Good thing is, we sure didn't do this, as far as we know.
Rin,
But they're kind of dangerous.
where do you put the tail?
I'm carrying it with me.
Just carry it like you're cradling a baby.
No, behind my back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I assume it stopped dripping blood after a while before we get back to town, or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if Rin is just dragging this along the ground, yeah, it's bad.
Okay. So,
Anyways,
VR, can you draw a sketch of this as detailed as possible of the tail?
Sure. From so do we have the tail on us, or do I have to
Yes.
draw from memory?
No, we got it
it's
on
the-
us.
Okay,
Innkeeper, I'm
with
sorry, I
that-
never caught your name.
my name?
Yes.
Well, all right. My name is Randall Gervaso.
Randall Jiversall. A warrior's name. So, Randall Jiversall, do you have any parchment we could perhaps have?
What do you think I am? A rich man?
What was his name again? Raphael, blah blah.
It's in the Skype.
Okay.
Randall.
Randall. Okay, I got two names mixed up as a first name. Alright, so I take it they're not as readily available in this town.
What, paper?
Yes, parchment
No,
of any kind.
Of course
Alright.
not.
Surely have some parchment and a quill and ink.
Do you have some for sale, perhaps?
For sale. Now that we might be able to talk about. How much parchment are you looking for?
Just a single sheet.
Single sheet of parchment.
Standard size.
Quill and ink.
You don't have quill and ink, so I guess
They
I
just
can-
want to rent Krill and ink. You don't need to buy.
I can lend you quill and ink. Just get
Oh,
the parchment.
really?
Yeah, just parchment then.
Yes.
Perfect.
Can you make ink?
I suppose I could.
So,
It wouldn't be that hard.
how much for
I
the
mean, I bought my last.
5 coin.
5 coin? And if you guys don't mind, from the party fund?
Do it. Yeah.
Crack it out.
Let's draw a detailed sketch of this. And try and study it a little bit. Shall we?
Okay, I dip the quill in the ink, and takes me, I don't know, half hour to fully draw this detailed image.
Of the tail.
The tail, yeah. Sound good?
Okay.
Yes.
And I present it to the party. What do you
Yeah.
think?
It's a good drawing.
Magnificent.
Well done.
You're great.
So
Thanks, guys.
How does it
Something right.
how does it look? Do we roll for how good it is, or
No, I mean
Is it
it's
stick
better than
figures?
the quality of your average draw fag, but it's otherwise it's fun.
okay?
Now, beyond that, the innkeeper says, "Are any of you going to order any drinks or any food? Because otherwise,
yeah.
I'm going to go to bed."
Yes, we are actually rather ravenous. We haven't eaten all day. So,
Okay.
everyone, I'll put the meal on the
I
party
think-
fund. How much for a meal for all of us?
For all of you, what type of meat you're looking for? Sheep, goat, beef, horse.
Whatever
Some
is
fresh mutton.
We've
I-
got all kinds
I
of meat.
thought cheap.
whatever is going here
I
for a
thought cheap.
decent price. That's on the tastier side. Well, it's not as expensive.
Sure, I can get you all some goat.
All right,
Or-
goat sounds
Wonderful.
great.
Thank you.
4 coins.
4
Thank you very much.
I'll take
I'll
sheep.
put it down from the party fund.
There.
I'll mark
And-
that from the party funds. And I pay the man.
And anywhere we could get maybe a place to clean or
What?
something along those lines. Well, a pail of water would suffice, my good man. Or
There's a pump out back.
okay,
Oh, they are. Have this tea. It's very good and it calms your nerves.
thank you, Ren.
Okay.
Maybe you want to use that
okay, mom's
pump.
nerve. Is there anything else? I'm going to bed.
Good night, sir.
No.
Sleep well.
Good night.
He-
Sleep
And he
well.
goes off into the back room.
They are. I need to. I need to have that piece of paper if you don't mind.
Of course, my lord. Here you are.
Right.
And I present it to him, and I
I'll
assume you take.
I'll roll it up once the ink dries, and
Bit of
The goat's-
string.
The goat's
Uh,
pretty tender, Ren.
So Sable, do you think this might,
What
have any might be destroyed when exposed to sunlight or something, or these are
To be
just
honest-
natural creatures?
I'm not entirely so sure.
We
It
can-
certainly seems natural enough,
we can
but
test
at the
this.
Maybe
same
we should-
time,
Yeah, we can test this in
Maybe
the
we
morning.
should. Yeah, let's just cut a piece and then see how it reacts to the sun. That will
Jeez, what was the creature called again? No, you didn't have a name.
Didn't have a name.
I haven't gotten a name from it. Yeah.
Sable, would you be able to just get out your books for a moment? I wanted to exchange information.
What do you mean by
I mean,
get
you
out
got a
the
pack. You got a pack of books,
Oh, look
right?
at!
I
look
think
at
he wants your
those
phone number.
sheep green
No.
sheets.
I'm just looking for creature books. Do you have a bestiary in your wares?
He says.
I have some books like that, but I'd rather hang on to them if that's all right. I'm sure
Okay,
you have
well-
books of your own.
I just wanted to compare. Just one of our friends just got pretty much spiked by a lizard. Just wondering if you.
I eventually, yes, I pull out one of the books that has no, it's mostly intended for like anatomical purposes and preparation of potions and spells and stuff. but it still has quite a bit of creature information.
Right, can I flip through this? Can I get any clue on?
Usually animals that have spines mean it for self-defense. Very rarely are they actually used as weapons.
Okay.
All right.
Let's
Okay.
just
Interesting read, but not quite what I was looking for, and I give it back to her.
Sable.
Here, let's go ahead and hate to say it, but let's call it here for the night.
Alright, I just
What
want
kind
to do one thing before we do. I want to go out of town with Sable to look at the books that we have.
Oh,
And
yes.
we also had to have a
Oh.
chat in private too. So
So Sable, maybe go take a look at these books, and
that seems like a wise idea, sir. Yes.
I'll start off.
Okay.
Come with me, and we'll go out.
Yeah, you guys get out to the edge of town. There's nothing really.
He's gonna find a place to make
no.
a burning stack that's nice and clean and away from everything. And he just starts burning up, burning a stack. Not the books yet. It's like, all right, you have a moment to read through it for any useful information.
This is a little bit hasty. Do you really need the pyre built already?
In case anything, if the book is cursed, we can easily just chuck it right in.
If the book is cursed, I'm going to be the one bearing the brunt of it. It'll be fine. But all right. And I kind of start hurriedly
Meanwhile,
going through them.
Sir is just doing like religious ceremonial kind of thing at the moment.
Now. Oh, you said you're going through them too. Sir?
Sable's going. What? Sable's going to look through them. Sir is not. He's just preparing the area, doing some ritual stuff.
Okay.
For
The first book.
church.
The first couple of books seem to be like introductory kind of stuff. First one's called On Brimstone. The second one, they're all basic stuff like this is how you summon demons. You're gonna have to do the research on your own. You can use demons for this. Here's a couple of types of demons that might be good for certain things. Nothing really super specific.
No true names or anything?
No true names or anything. Now, later on, the more kind of personalized the books get. Stuff like it seems like it would be distributed amongst valued academic peers, the demonology community. A couple of true names being mentioned here and there. The last one, especially notable for being authored by one Guy Reginaldus.
Oh.
And speaks at length about binding demons into objects.
Objects like black orbs, say?
No mention of the black orbs in the book, but it definitely seems like that's the way the research would be going if it continued.
Okay. I'll jot down any of the any true names and any specific like associations with them, titles especially.
Okay.
Sir does not ever want to look at her. He's just busy with his ceremony. And, ritualistically cleansing the land, sanctifying the land, whatever he can do.
Okay. Sounds good.
So are the books completely destroyed, or...?
They're about to be.
Okay.
So, listen, sir, when you're done with your ritual, could we talk about something?
Let's burn these books first, then we can talk.
Alright.
So.
She writes more quickly to get all the information down.
And tosses the books in right after, I'm guessing.
Yeah, in order of approximate relevance. So starting with like On Stone and then moving up to the actual journals.
Okay. Yeah, it's all there. I mean, it all kind of burns easily. I mean, the fire doesn't quite get to them at first. You know what I mean? Like there's minor resistance to it, but otherwise it's fine.
It burns up good. Sarah watches it as it burns up. Not speaking.
It all burns. All right.
Shall we head back, Sable? Sir gets back on his steed because they rode out to get here.
So imagining Sir with his arms up the air. Why? Why the glory of the Dawn, of course.
The
Oh,
glory
hi
of the
there.
dawn. Kill the shit out of these books. Burn the fuck out of
My
them.
connection is going up.
Favorite land to hunt.
Oh, someone just showed up.
Oh, there's our guy.
Oh. Hi, Korax.
And then suddenly,
Then suddenly hi, Korax, and now Roy is in DJ Sheet's spot on the stream. Okay.
That's all right. Well,
Hi, I'm Jay Cheats.
we're about to call it anyways.
I just had one last thing to settle with Sir, if possible, but
Yes, please. You two talk it out real quick, and then
Sir
we'll
just
do the end of session move.
Sir rides back as it ride. How long does the ride back to town take?
Probably a few minutes. Probably something you could at least talk to Sable.
Sir will start after a moment of silence. Tell Sable, in my land, witches aren't very well approved of. I'm sure you understand.
I understand. But I also
And-
understand that... Oh, sorry, go on.
I have been trying to do something. I'm trying to be understanding of differences in culture. We are clear, right?
Yes.
I value the laws of this land as long as I'm in it above the laws of my own land, and only by that right do I spare you and associate with you. Do you understand this?
I understand that.
While we're here, and as long as we're acting in the laws of the land, I will respect you, but don't ever think to come to my land. Understand?
I understand.
Good.
And on that note, in the interests of fostering understanding and trust, you should be aware that under the laws of this land,
Yes.
everything is fine, but
Mm-hmm.
under the laws of my own land,
We're under this land.
I'm under the laws of this land, I'm fine, but under the laws of my own land, I'm presently a fugitive.
And Sir
If-
stops the horse.
Not because she's a witch. Or well,
No.
no, that's not my conversation. Go on.
He pulls the horse and stops and
it's gonna be
She cringes.
just waits and listens.
I'll try to keep a long story short. Summarily, I'm evading an arranged marriage. My hand is promised to someone, and I'm not currently ready for that. That's all. So I felt I should explain to you that, if somebody should come looking for me, that's why.
Tell me.
And I thought it would be better if I told you that than to let you find out through some channel of law enforcement, say.
Tell me. Does this land honor the laws of other lands and the fugitives? Are fugitives considered free in this land?
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure. I don't
Yeah,
exactly
that's
know how
native.
this country interact. I'm not entirely sure how the lands of this country interact with the marriage customs of other countries. I can say that I do have every intention of going back as soon as the last of these demons are banished.
Sarah doesn't say anything and just starts to trotting the horse again. And brings it back to town. Doesn't say anything the entire time. And I guess
And
that's it.
we'll go ahead and call it there. All right, end of session move. Does anybody have one bond they feel is resolved?
Let's
Yes.
see.
Yeah.
I actually think I have solved one. They are the first one.
Okay,
I
well
think,
here, because all right, to be honest with you guys, I got to get going soon. So go ahead and resolve the bonds through talking with each other when you get the chance. But let's move on with the end of session move. If you fulfilled your alignment at least once a session, go ahead and mark XP.
Do you think what we've
Yes.
been doing counts as lawful?
Yes.
Okay.
What about me? Do I count as neutral?
Yes, if you guys, I mean, I trust you guys to run your characters well. If you think you would fulfill the alignment, just go ahead and mark it. I trust you guys not to be like, 3 XP for my alignment. No.
I'm actually being really skeptical whether or not Sarah's being very lawful.
Well, you're being.
I think you are.
It seems pretty lawful to me.
Yeah.
Would causing the animals to scatter qualify as fear or panic?
Yeah, you scared the shit out of them with that fire. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Did indeed.
Oh god, that's a long list.
Okay then.
We learned a lot of things.
Yeah.
Did we
Particularly about small towns not trusting magic.
Yes. Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Not really.
Well,
don't
it
think
is
it
a
counts.
new monster, so maybe it counts as notable. It's a whole like hive of
We
these
didn't overcome it though.
fucking lizards.
It
Well,
escaped.
oh
Yeah.
no, you overcame the shit
that's
out
the
of that monster.
You blew it up. Yeah, you
But
blew
only
it up.
one of them.
You blew it up.
That's a notable monster. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Chupacabras, notable.
Yeah, only one of them, and we didn't really. Okay, fair enough. If you think it counts, it counts.
If you guys think they're chupacabras. I'm just saying, if you guys ran into a chupacabra in real life and then shot it, whether there was a pack of them or not, probably notable.
Okay. Guys, let's
Did
kill
we-
one per session.
Now, did we? Well, it stopped being notable after the first one. You can't really keep coming back to the town with like, "Hey guys, check out this chupacabra we killed."
Okay.
All right. Did we loot a memorable treasure?
No, that
What about the lizard tail?
The lizard
No.
tail.
that
That.
doesn't count. I mean,
That doesn't count
Does
as
that
treasure,
it
count?
could be
right?
useful,
Is that
but
really treasure?
it's not notable.
Yeah.
Well, you've got proof of these beasts' existence.
Yeah, and we also have the
It
drawing
could be
now
useful,
to
but
be
not exactly
put into the textbooks.
I mean, I would think that was notable or memorable, that the fact that you now have proof of the existence of fantasy chupacabras.
Okay. And I just
proof,
need
yeah.
to pass one bond to level up.
I actually think I resolved my bond with Bayer. I'll discuss it.
They are is
But yes, all right. Otherwise, it was a good
does-
session this week.
question. Does being impressed by Vayar's art count as has talents elsewhere?
I don't know. That's up to you and that player.
again?
It's not up to the GM.
Come again? Okay.
Like I said, it's for bonds. It's really between you guys. I mean, I'm just there to kind of watch them, but otherwise, it's
Alright.
you. But otherwise, a good session this week. Lots of fun.
One quick question. When Bear and I did the thing on Monday, could a bond be resolved in that time, or is it just kind of like one bond per week?
One bond per week, we'll say.
Okay, got it.
All right. But otherwise, we will catch you guys next week, and obviously over the weekend chat. Good session this week. Lots of fun, interesting stuff.
That's good. We need
Chupacabras.
sleeping next time. Sleeping.
We do need sleeping. We will, and that's all right. High Corex had druid stuff to do. We'll talk about that later. But otherwise, we
in the
will.
cave. He's in the
Great
cave.
game, guys.
We will catch you guys around.
I'll be in chat
Well,
too, and I
good
wanted to
stuff.
talk to you a little bit, VR. Or Roy, whatever.
Later.
Ciao, guys.